Good evening, everybody. Hopefully, I am audible and back.
Good evening, everybody. Hopefully, I'm audible and
Oh dear. Hopefully, I'm audible and you know, and back for another quarterfinal at the FIFA Football World Cup. And yeah, I mean, last night was a good game. Hoping for another banger tonight. And I mean, two good teams. I mean, one used to be a very good team, now just a decent team. And one team that hasn't conceded a goal in 6 games at FIFA Football World Cups. Unbelievable, right? And I think so. Anyways, I think so. Anyways, and that's where we are. The team news is out. There is plenty to talk about, and we shall be we shall be doing so in any way, shape, or form. So, uh, the dinner is ready as well. I know it's a bit late IST, but I am starving, absolutely starving, and hopefully the starvation will die with some good football as well. So mutton biryani for dinner and a good football match for entertainment. What can go wrong? I don't think anything can. And the big news is no Pedri tonight, which I mean Luis De La Fuente. I think unless he's injured or not fit enough, then I think it's not a really good decision from our friend Luis De La Fuente. But we will be talking about team news, Lamine Yamal, the kind of form he has been in, uh, the game against Portugal, Spanish journey thus far, from that boring, drab nil-nil game against Cape Verde to their elimination of Ronaldo and Portugal, and where we are I mean, I have to start the different camera. Apologies about that. And I have to start a different camera. And apologies about that. Hopefully,
hopefully it will
it will work itself out soon. So
hopefully it will work itself out soon. So
it has.
work itself out soon. So has work itself out soon.
So yeah. Hopefully, I'm just checking the audio. Just checking the audio. Just checking the audio, and hopefully it's fine now. And thanks for everyone who's joining in. And yeah, so here we are, and there's obviously plenty to talk about, and we shall be doing so uh, tonight. And apologies, I was a little late earlier on, and I mean got stuck with something, including my dinner. And yeah, so the team news is out. In the last game, and they didn't in the last game, and yeah. So do let me know if you're watching, please. That do let me know if you are able to hear me properly. If that would be very thankful if you can do that, and do vote in the poll that is going on. All you have to do is head to the chat and vote. And all you have to do is that the team news. Here we go with the team news. Will be doing and throwing between that and is the team news for Spain. Obviously,
and
obviously, as I said, no Pedri tonight. No Pedri. I mean, Fabian Ruiz comes in. Interestingly, still no Mikel Marino. Still no Mikel Marino, who scored the winner against scored the winner against Portugal and who scored the winner against Portugal and like I'm okay with it. Olmo, Ruiz, and Rodri looks far too attacking to me in a way, but it is what it is. Alex Baina, I've been impressed by. I've also been impressed by Oyazabal. But Lamine Yamal, what I would say is like he I mean, he just scored one goal so far in the tournament. I'm not saying like I judge players by the goals and assists that they do. If you can contribute to the success of the team in any other way, I mean, it's good enough for me. But I think his performances have been lacking a bit as well. I don't know what's the reason for that. Lamine Yamal. Even that one goal was was against Saudi Arabia, and which was a bit of a tap in after a wonderful low cross by Oyazabal. And so Baina, Oyazabal, and Lamine Yamal, very good pairing. And the internet is again stitching me up, and internet is really stitching me up again, and yeah. So I do apologize. I do apologize for that, and hopefully it will work itself out soon enough. I am making sure that it's working properly, but somehow every day by the time I start streaming, it does rear its ugly head again, and yeah, so that's where we are. That's where we are, and so defense. I mean, no need to change a very good defense that you already have. Spain are yet to concede a goal in this tournament. 0-0 against Cape Verde. 3-0, sorry, 4-0 against 4-0 against 4-0 against Saudi Arabia, 1-0 against Uruguay, 3-0 against Austria, and 1-0 against Portugal. I mean, I can't even remember a decent chance that our team has had. Yes, Nuno Mendes hit the bar, but that was deflected off Poro's head. That was deflected off Poro's head, and then it hit the bar. Mandy Smith has gone really dry. Anyway, and the back five, I was telling you, yet to concede a goal, and already Spain have set the record of not conceding a goal in six World Cup matches. I can't remember what was the game. I mean, they. The game in which they might have gone out of in the 2022 World Cup. They were really good, and it would have to have been a 0-0 draw, and maybe I'm like maybe I read it wrong. It would have been six game if they didn't concede a goal in this game. So maybe I'm slightly wrong. So we'll see that how that proceeds. About 40 minutes to go before the game begins in USA. I mean, Belgium team. Let's have a look at them. Let's have a look at them. And Thibaut Courtois in goal. I mean, obviously, no need to change that. No need to change that. Martin de Kuiper, uh, Michel Ngoe, and Castagne. So, I mean, de Kuiper on the left, Castagne on the right. Nathan Raskin of Rangers. Tielemans, the captain. De Bruyne comes in. Trossard, Doku, and of course the man who scored twice against USA, Charles de Ketelare. And I mean, decent team, but do I think they will give any sort of competition to? Any trouble to Spain? Well, possibly they can. They're a good team. They're a good team, and I mean, with a person like De Bruyne in your lineup, you can always you can always create magic, and you can always create magic with a player like De Bruyne and with a player like De Bruyne and yeah. Do I think it's likely to happen? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? It could very well do, and but I expect. I mean, like many games that Spain play, I expect them to keep possession. Um, Danny Olmo, I mean, he had. I don't know whether he would have been given offside or not, but there was a chance in the game against Portugal where he missed an open goal. So I still haven't forgiven him for that. Might have been given offside, but you have to at least put the ball in the back of the net. And I mean, who knows what would have happened if that game had gone to extra time or penalties. But good thing is, from a Spanish point of view, not for the Portuguese fans, that Spain are here, and for me, Spain deserve to be deserve to. Deserve to win that. I mean, they were better than Portugal. I'm not saying they were really good, but they were better than Portugal. That that is what I am prepared to say. That's my point. And the right back situation, I wanted to talk about Spain. I mean, Pedro Porro is starting. I think that's the second consecutive game that he started. I mean, in the early parts, Spain were alternating between Marcus Llorente as well as Marcus Llorente and Pedro Porro, and I mean, they're different kinds of fullback. One you would say is like a fullback who can invert. The other is like bombing down the flank and putting in those crosses, thinking up and that kind of stuff. And Llorente, I mean, like he he's a person who initially started out at Real Madrid before going to Atletico as a midfielder. I remember because he was linked with Newcastle United, and he was linked with Newcastle United. So that's why I remember vividly about Llorente and
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 yeah. So
yeah.
photo
So
starts.
photo starts.
Uh,
Uh,
Let me check if the
Let me
internet
check
is
if the internet
fine.
is fine.
It's working
It's
fine.
working
So the
fine. So
hopefully
hopefully
the
the
picture is
picture is
coming
coming
across
across
smoothly.
smoothly.
And
And
yeah. So
yeah. So
Poro is starting
Poro
at
is
right
starting
back.
at right back.
Kukurea. I
Kukurea.
mean,
I mean,
he's gone
he's
to Real
gone to
Madrid
Real
just
Madrid just
this summer,
this summer,
and
and
he'll be.
he'll
I mean,
be.
as a
I mean,
former
as a former
Barcelona player,
Barcelona player.
I mean,
I mean,
let's see what
let's
kind
see
of
what kind
reception
of
he gets.
reception
I
he
don't
gets.
think
I
he
don't
played
think he
that much
played
for
that much for
Barcelona. He was
Barcelona.
loaned
He
out
was
to
loaned out to
Getafe,
Getafe,
then signed for
then signed for
Brighton,
Brighton,
and
and
yeah. So,
yeah. So,
but the real
but the real
strength for
strength
this
for
French
this French
side. Oh,
side,
sorry,
oh
the
sorry,
Spanish
the
side.
Spanish side. I mean,
French side
French
is
side
still
is
in my
still in my
mind
mind
because of
because of
yesterday,
yesterday,
and
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 is the
is the
midfield. I mean,
midfield.
like
I
you
mean, like
look
you
at
look at
people who
people
are
who are
involved and
involved
who
and
aren't.
who aren't.
Rodri the
Rodri, the
captain,
captain,
Danny
Danny
Olmo. I
Olmo.
mean, you
I
could
mean, you
say
could say
he'll
he'll
probably
probably
play ahead
play
of
ahead of
Ruiz and
Ruiz and
Rodri.
Rodri.
There's no
There's no
Pedri. I don't
Pedri.
know
I
what
don't
is
know
wrong
what
with
is
him.
wrong with him.
I don't know
I
what
don't know
is
what
wrong
is
with
wrong
him.
with him.
And
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 there's
Fabian Ruiz. I
Fabian
mean,
Ruiz.
like
I mean, like
two-time
two-time
Champions League
Champions
winner
League winner
with
with
PSG.
PSG.
I mean, superb player.
Superb
I
player.
like
I
him. He
like
was
him. He
with
was with
Real
Real
Betis,
Betis,
went to
went to
Napoli,
Napoli,
now with
now with
PSG.
PSG.
I mean,
I
like
mean, like
I
I
wish
wish
my club
my
had
club
signed
had
him.
signed him.
And then
But
we
then
have,
we have,
I mean,
I mean,
different
different
strengths.
strengths.
Olmo and
Olmo and
Rodri right
Rodri right
footers.
footers.
Fabian
Fabian
Ruiz. I
Ruiz.
mean,
I mean,
maybe that's
maybe
the
that's the
reason because
reason
Fabian
because
Ruiz
Fabian Ruiz
is a
is
kind
a
of
kind
left
of
footer.
left
So
footer. So
maybe
maybe
that's the
that's the
reason
reason
De La Fuente
De La
has
Fuente
gone
has
with it.
gone with it.
But I am
But I am
disappointed
disappointed
that he
that he
hasn't gone
hasn't
with
gone with
that he hasn't gone with what do you call
what do you
Pedri.
call
I
Pedri.
genuinely hope that
Genuinely
he's,
hope
I
that
mean,
he's,
not
I
fit
mean,
enough or
not fit
something like
enough
that
or
because
something like
dropping
that.
him for
Because
this
dropping him for
game,
this game,
I find it
I am finding it really,
really
really
hard
hard
to
to
believe
believe
for
for
whatever reason
whatever reason
that
that
maybe
maybe,
and
and
whatever reason
whatever
that
reason
maybe.
that maybe,
And
and
yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
I mean,
hopefully it will
hopefully it
not
will
come back
not
to
come back
bite
to
him.
bite him.
But you can
But you can
always have
always
the
have the
option of
option of substitution
and
and bringing the player in and
bringing the player
bringing the player in
into the
into
system
the system
and whatnot.
and
So
whatnot. So
let's see
let's see
how it
how
goes.
it
Let's see
goes.
how it
Let's see
goes.
how it goes.
And yeah,
And yeah,
I mean,
I mean,
this internet issue. Why does it look
does it
fine
look
here?
fine here?
I mean, it's really,
It's
really
really, really
frustrating.
frustrating. Fine. Yeah. So yeah,
We'll come
and
back to
we'll come
Spain and
back to
everything.
Spain and
My
everything because
build-up is
my
mostly
build-up
about
is mostly about Spain in particular,
and what they do
and
in
what
this
they do
game.
in this
And
game, and
obviously,
obviously,
uh,
uh,
we're going to talk
we're
about
going to talk about
Belgium as well
Belgium
in
as well
this game.
in this game.
I mean,
I mean, they've gone.
big miss for
Big
them
miss
is
for them
Amadou
is
Onana
Amadou
who suffered
Onana,
an
who suffered
ACL
an
injury,
ACL injury,
not only for
not only for
Belgium, but
Belgium,
also
but
for
also for
Aston Villa. I mean, I don't know
Aston
how
Villa.
fit
I
Boubacar
mean, I
Kamara
don't know
is
how fit
Kamara,
Boubacar Kumara is
and
Kamara,
now
and now
losing a player like
losing a player like
Onana is
Onana
tough.
is tough,
But he hasn't
but
played
he
that
hasn't
much in the
played that much
tournament.
in the tournament.
And
And
I mean,
I
Decoyper
mean,
is good.
Decoyper is good.
I'm really
I'm really
worried about
worried about
Castanier
Castanier
against
against
Baina
Baina or
or Jamal
or
if he goes
Yamal
up
if he goes up
against him.
against him.
If he goes up
If he
against
goes up
him, and
against him, and
I mean, could be
I mean,
Lamb
could be
left to
Lamb
slaughter
left to
because he's
slaughter
not
because
that
he's
good
not that good
defensively.
defensively.
And
And
then the
then
center
the
half
center
pairing
half
of
pairing of
Nashal and
Nashal and
Ngoy. I
Ngoy.
mean, like
I mean, like
Nathan and
Nathan
Ngoy.
and Ngoy.
I
I
haven't
haven't
seen much
seen
of them,
much
so
of
I
them, so
rather
I
not
rather not
comment
comment
that much.
that much.
I rather
I
not
rather not
criticize them
criticize
that
them
much.
that much, but
I mean,
I
going
mean, going for
from
from
Vermaelen and
Vermaelen and
company,
company,
Batongan,
Batongan,
all the
all the
viral,
viral,
and
and
I
I thought
thought
he
he
had
did
did
a
a
decent job.
decent job.
Not sure
Not
why
sure
he's
why
been
he's been
dropped.
dropped.
And Goy
And
was
Goy was
serving
serving
suspension as
suspension
well.
as well.
Got sent
Got
off
sent off
against
against
Iran.
Iran.
And
And
one thing
one thing
from
from
Rudy
Rudy
Garcia's point
Garcia's
of view
point of
is
view is
that
that
against
against
Senegal, when
Senegal,
he
when
was
he was
trailing 2
trailing
nil in
2
the
nil
round
in
of
the round of
32,
32,
he
he
took
took
Doku and
Doku and
De Bruyne
De Bruyne
off.
off.
And then
And then
his
his
team made
team
a
made a
remarkable
remarkable
comeback
comeback
to make
to
it
make
2
it
2
2
and
2
then made
then
it
made it
3
3
3.
3.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
3
sorry, 3
2
2
with a very
with a
very
very,
late
very late
penalty in
penalty
the
in the
uh,
uh,
extra
extra
time.
time.
So
So,
I mean,
I mean,
I
I,
I
mal-
didn't watch
I
the
didn't
game
watch the
against
game against.
I
I
didn't
didn't
watch
watch
the
the
game
game
against
against
USA, but
USA,
I
but I
heard or
heard
read
or read
that
that
Doku and De
Doku and
Bruyne
De
didn't
Bruyne
start the
didn't
game.
start the game, but I
Against
mean,
Spain, you
against
have
Spain,
to
you
take your
have to take your
chances.
chances. I
Porro
mean,
against
Poro
Doku
against
could be a
Doku could be a
battle,
battle,
and
and I
Porro,
mean, Poro,
I don't think
I
is
don't think it's good
that good
that good
defensively, and
defensively, and that
that
could
could be
be
an
an
avenue
avenue
Belgium
that
can
Belgium can
explore.
explore.
And
And
Doku is
Doku is
generally the
generally the
person
person who
Belgium look
Belgium
for.
look
I mean,
for.
he
I mean,
isn't
he
Eden
isn't Eden
Hazard.
Hazard, but
He's
he's
getting there in
getting
terms
there in
of
terms of
improving. He's still
improving.
very
He's still
young.
very young.
He's still
He's
very
still
young,
very
and
young and
loads of
loads of
potential to
potential to
improve
improve
many
on
things.
many things.
His final
His
ball
final ball
this season, he
this
scored
season, he
some
scored
absolute
some
bangers
absolute
for
bangers for
Manchester City,
Manchester
including
City, including the goal,
equalizing goal
equalizing
against
goal against
Everton, and I
Everton,
think
and I think there was a goal
Chelsea as
against
well,
Chelsea as well,
which was really good.
which was really good.
Which was really
Which
good,
was really
and
good. And
Tielemans, the
Tielemans,
captain.
the captain,
I mean, from
I mean,
Eden
from
Hazard
Eden
to
Hazard to
Tielemans,
Tielemans,
it's quite a
it's
fall,
quite
but
a fall, but
he's not a bad
he's
player. He
not a
was
bad player. He was
there
there
during the
during
Belgium.
the Belgium.
I mean,
I
when
mean,
they had
when
their,
they had their,
you know,
you know,
once
when
in
they
a
had their once
generation
in a
team.
generation team.
So
Oh, Anyway, let's just focus on the game. I'll eat later because I think I'm getting distracted, and that's hindering the stream, and so both teams have game winners, match winners, and they can cause serious damage to their opposition. Kevin De Bruyne, I know he's been on a bit of a downward slope in the last couple of years, but still a player. I mean, of immense quality. You don't lose it all in a season or two. Yes, he's not the same player that he was at Manchester City. The 10 years, the six titles that he won, and one Champions League. So, and I mean, like, he's seen good times. He can still turn it on. I mean, you don't need to be a 90-minute player. If you can turn on those moments, you'll do your teams a whole lot of favors with those moments. And yeah, so I mean, De Bruyne, Trossard won the championship with Arsenal. He, in my opinion, could be a crucial player for. I mean, both. I mean, like, Kukurea is far better defensively than Pedro Porro, and if Trossard and Doku are at it, they could they could uh, have a field day against Porro and Kukurea, but just depends how much of the ball will Spain will Belgium get. That's the main concern, I think, for them. That's the main concern for them. And I mean, Yamal against the defense that Belgium have put out. I mean, they may be good, and Goy is more of a passer of the ball. Michel, he's decent. Yeah, I mean, decent. I'm just going by the vibes. Let's see if he does defend well. Because I mean, Spain, for a very good team, they don't score that many goals. I mean, if you look at a team like France, when France scored twice yesterday, then they scored against once against Paraguay. But I mean, you can obviously rule that game out a little bit. They scored thrice against Switzerland, so that's six. Three times 12 and 16. I mean, they've scored 16 goals. Spain have scored half the amount in this tournament. None against Cape Verde, one against Uruguay, one against Portugal, four against Saudi Arabia, and three against Austria. So how many is that? Five. No, two, seven. I mean, they've scored 9 goals, not eight. And they scored 9 goals. And I mean, Belgium even have scored a lot of goals. They scored 3 or 4 against New Zealand, 3 or 4 against. They scored 3 or 4 against. 4 against USA. So in terms of goal scoring prowess, they have shown a bit of a upper hand compared to the compared to the opponent that they faced today. And and I mean, I wanted to give a good 5 6 minutes to Yamil Lamal, Lamine Yamal, and his performances in this World Cup. I mean, he's he's been. I mean, it's been okay. I mean, like I have watched all the Spain games apart from no wait. I watched all the games, all five against Cape Verde. Lamine Yamal didn't start. He came another substitute. You can understand maybe he was not up to the pace of the game and everything. Against Saudi Arabia, he started well. He scored a goal. He scored the first goal of the game, and then he scored the first goal of the game, and then he kind of you know faded out of the game, and then against Uruguay, he was fairly quiet against Uruguay, and then against Austria, didn't do. I mean, he wasn't the outstanding shining light, whatever adjective you want to use for Jamal. And then against Portugal, against quiet, he had couple of times he beat Mendes, came in. Once was offside, but he tried his best, but and somehow it felt like it wasn't come off. Now with potentially three more games to go, Yamal has to hit the game mode. I mean, like he has to come into it. I mean, Alex Baina for me has usurped him, not usurped him or like upstaged him in terms of his performances thus far in the tournament, and he'll be. I mean, he'll be a player that Belgium need to watch out as well. Brilliant with the set pieces, and I mean the set piece, the free kick that he took against Austria, which hit the bar, was superb. And then going back to Yamal, he missed a sort of an open goal he missed an open goal from sort of a position that you expect him to beat Schlager, the Austrian goalkeeper that day, and but he didn't. And yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just venturing down the wrong avenue or whatever. But for me, maybe Jamal is missing his wing compatriot or wing partner in Nico Williams, Alex Baina. I mean, I know I'm like it's a bit out there theory, kind of. It's a bit out there theory, and who knows what might happen. But I mean, like 3 games to go. I remember last time at the Euros, he scored in the semi-final, a cracking goal against France. I think it was in Dortmund or Bayern or sorry, in Munich, and maybe he clicks into gear because the kind of player he is, and I think he's been a bit selfish as well in this tournament. Yamal, he needs to somehow do more do more. I mean, I expect more in terms of the output that is producing. Doesn't have to be a direct assist, doesn't have to be a goal, but something magical like that on that left foot. And who knows? I mean, the winner of this game will play Spain in the final. Oh, sorry, will play France in the semi-final. So that will be a battle. I mean, if Spain get there, that would be a rematch of the 2024 Euro semi-final, and then if Belgium get there, it will be rematch of the 2018 semi-final, in which Samuel and Umtiti scored the only goal via corner to eliminate Belgium, and Belgium finished third in that tournament by beating England in the third and fourth place playoff. I mean, they had beaten England previously in the group stage as well. So that's where we are. And then yeah. So coming back to Yamal, maybe playing with Poro would suit him a bit, and the midfield of Rodri, Olmo, and Fabian Ruiz. Maybe they need to be a bit more proactive in providing Yamal the left hand side. Although I do feel it will probably be it will probably be what's his name, De Kuiper, who will play that side and De Kuiper. I mean, from that point of view, Jamal, I mean, he's not the best defensively. He would need to track him from that point of view, and I mean, I would say this, that from my point of view, a lot of spotlight will be on Yamal. I'll be watching him closely and see him see how he does in this game. And I mean, he is the danger man for Belgium. And as far as Spain are concerned, the danger man is by a considerable distance Jeremy Doku. He needs to have a stormer to have Belgium to have any chance. I mean, him and De Bruyne need to stand up. How much of the ball they get against a superb midfield of Rodri, Luis, and against the midfield of Rodri, Luis, and Olmo. I mean, could well determine the direction this game takes, and Obviously, it could, in theory, go to extra time or penalties, but I personally don't think so. I think whether Belgium score or not, I think Spain have a lot in them I mean, outscore Belgium. Whether Belgium score, let's go yes. I want to say yes. Let's say they do. And for me, the bench for Spain is far stronger than the bench for Belgium. I mean, I don't know much about their players. Lamans, obviously goalkeepers, defenders. He had the defender. Deventer says is a fullback. Munier is a fullback, but still the team for six. Hans Vanaken of Club Rouge, Dodi Luca Bacchio, Benfica, and Morera. He changed the game against Senegal. Alexis Salemakas, Pardo, Lukaku, and as far as I mean, obviously, I don't have the whole of the Spanish bench in front of me, but you look at players like Marino, who can come on, Nico Williams. Nico Williams is there for Ferran Torres, and I'm sure there are Boga Iglesias. He can come on as well. So let's see. By the way, 10 minutes to go before the start of the game. this game. I don't know where this is actually in USA, Canada, or Mexico. And yeah, so I was talking about Doku, and he's the danger man. If he can isolate Pedro Porro, then I think Belgium could have a chance. Charles Catalare, he scored two goals against USA, but USA and USA and USA and Spain are two different beasts. Honestly, I mean, things Spain can do. I mean, Spain can keep the ball for long duration. I mean, Rodri and De Bruyne are former teammates at Man City, and so I mean, maybe there is something that that the Belgian knows about, and maybe he knows is some sort of a blind spot or weak spot where he can he can he can exploit that, and yeah. So the remote. For fuck's sake, let me just get the remote. So Doku, I mean, how he performs will determine how Belgium go in terms of an attacking sense. That defense worries me though. I mean, honestly, that defense worries me quite a bit. That defense is a bit of a worry if you are Rudy Garcia. I mean, Castani, I'm pretty sure is the weakest link. Michelle and Boy, I don't know much about them, so I rather not be harsh in my criticism, and I mean, I don't need to be too harsh in my criticism, and yeah. So who else? I mean, big responsibility on Nathan Raskin and Jury Tillemans if they can hold their own. I mean, 2 against 3 in midfield. I mean, De Bruyne would need to drop back as well. I don't know whether Belgium go with 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. So I mean, big responsibility on young lad Nathan Raskin and Tillemans, who scored a pressure penalty against. Who scored pressure penalty against Senegal, and then against USA. I think it was pretty easy ride for Belgium. I mean, once that Florine Balagoon news broke, I think that was the end for that was the end for. That was the end for USA. I mean, like they made the whole world their enemy. I mean, you may say that. I mean, apart from the footballing situation as well, the situation they have gone on, they've gotten themselves in with NATO, everything. So. Let's see if Belgium can do something. My prediction, I'd say 3-1 Spain. That's what I'm going with. Comfortable win for Spain, in my humble opinion. That's what I am going with. 3-1 win for Spain. Lamine Yamal to absolutely turn on the style and score and assist in this game. I don't think that Belgium defense is strong enough to hold the form against this. I mean, all conquering, let's say, all conquering Spanish side. I don't think that this Belgium team can hold on to them. I'm going with Olmo, Yamal, and Oyarzabal to score, and yeah, and maybe De Bruyne for maybe De Bruyne for maybe De Bruyne for Belgium if they score. I mean, Kubarsi and Laporte have both looked imperious. I mean, and Simon. I mean, they don't. First of all, they don't even get tested that much. So I mean, I see I see a similar pattern in the game, and and yeah, 2-1, 3-1, or maybe more for Spain in this game. That Belgium defense is a bit of a worry, and yeah. So what else? I mean, Rodri will, of course, the captain will dictate the play. I'm disappointed no Pedri tonight for Spain. I would have preferred Rodri, Pedri, and Ruiz. And I'm a big fan of Pedri. I mean, I don't get to watch him enough, but I don't get to watch him enough. But it is what it is, and it is what it is, and yeah, couple of minutes to go for the match to begin. Key battles, Rodri and Telemans. I mean, in defensive midfield for both the nations, Raskin as well, and I mean, like can Raskin, cut it with the best in the business, and can Raskin and Telemans cut it with Rodri, Olmo, and Ruiz. One player who I haven't spoken about is Alex Baina. He's been, I mean, I never thought that he would be a starter. I genuinely thought Nico Williams would be the starter. He hasn't been, he hasn't been, and been, and I mean, I don't know what has happened to him. Maybe he was a little injured or whatever, and that hasn't happened. And I mean, Alex Baina, and I will say this that he has deserved his place in the lineup. He's deserved his place in the lineup, and we'll wait and find out how it goes for him. I mean, a set piece specialist as well. I mean, good with corners, good with free kicks. I wish we had a player like that at Newcastle United. Uh, yeah, so game about to kick off in about a couple of minutes or just a minute maybe. Uh, let's see how it turns out. Turns out. So let's go to the match. The game has started. Oyazabal, not sure what he's doing there. It hasn't kicked off yet, but will soon. Stadiums in USA have been blown by. I will say this. I've been blown away by the stadiums in the US, and the game has kicked off. Oh, out. Goal kick. There was a chance to put in a reasonable cross there, but Rudy Garcia, I think he was a coach at not sure what's happening with the clock. Belgium pressed Spain well early on in the game. The clock time is slightly behind though. I will say this. It's about 40 seconds behind. 40 seconds behind. Dear oh dear. Good ball to Baina. Kukurea. Overlapping. Oh man, the final pass. I mean, almost could have scored. Oh, Tielemans. What happened there? I mean, must have gotten injured in the warm up. So, Javier Bardem, I mean, Hollywood actor again in the stands. For those who don't know, he's also the husband of Penelope Cruz. And, that's a big load for Belgium. I didn't know like if he had gotten injured in the warm up because he was named in the lineup. Oh, good turn. Olmo. Baina, good pass. Isco Correa to Luis. Now Correa gets involved. It was a decent cross by Fabian Ruiz. And Spain are starting to warm up. Go Jamal! Oh man, good covering by Michel. Brandon, I think his full name is Brandon Michel. Rodri nearly lost the ball, but didn't. Now Spain have. Similar sort of pattern as you would have expected out of any Spain game. Plenty of possession. Rodri hardly missing a pass. Yamal not starting that well, but there's still plenty of time. Doku trying to dribble out. Good touch. It's all Spain. Belgium have hardly attacked since they got an early chance to cross, which went out for a goal kick. Was it De Catalare? No, De Kuiper. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, it can't be De Catalare that deep. I'm not saying Quadro Poro is a bad player. I'm just surprised that I'm just surprised that I'm just surprised that he's the one who's Spain's right back. Durante Poro. I mean, the stadium in Los Angeles is an absolute belter. It's an absolute belter. I don't know whether it's a multi-purpose one or whatever, but it's magnificent. It is magnificent. I will tell you this for free. In 8 minutes, nothing for keepers to do thus far. I think Michael Oliver is the referee, maybe. Free kick now. Oh, good shot from Rodri, blocked in the box. The danger is still very much there. 10 minutes gone. It was Ngoy who blocked that shot from Rodri. After tonight, just 6 games left in the World Cup. I mean, I really get emotional sometimes when these tournament things start to come to an end. You analyze the whole thing, everything, and then it is what it is. It's Doku against Porov. That's the battle that Belgium want to see. When Simon catches, simple off. Simple enough. Martin de Kuiper plays for Brighton in the English Premier League, and I mean, saying this on an earlier stream, but like some players just get so easily into the national team, you know, with the, I mean, Pau Kubasi, Lamine Yamal. I'm not saying Yamal doesn't deserve it, but like 2 years ago, he would have been 16, 17. Sometimes, like even Kubasi, he's just come into the picture, and now some of the passing from Spain in the attacking area is quite not up to the mark, and has shot blocked. I mean, I've not seen anything of Trossard really, and I don't know who came on for Tielemans. Hierro, Brilliant work by Yamal against Doku. Oh, twisting and turning him inside out. He's not the best defensively. It's Rodri. I mean, he was linked with the move to Real Madrid. I don't know why former Atletico Madrid players are so keen on joining Real Madrid. Looks like for now that oh no! Oh, what the fuck was he doing? Should have shot. And like couple of flicks and tricks. I mean, mostly it's been Spain, Belgium on the counter attack. I mean, what anyone would have predicted. I think one of these attacks will come off sooner or later. Tomorrow, two matches. Tomorrow, as in tomorrow, Sunday. I mean, Indian time at least. England versus Norway and there goes Doku. It must have been Vanakan, no, who came on foul. And, foul against the Kuiper. Must have been Vanakan, I think. I thought that was a foul. Man, that stadium is so superb with the roof. I mean, even without the roof, it would look stunning. This California Stadium, Los Angeles. I don't know which teams play here in LA Galaxy or which is the other team? LAFC. France versus one of these two. Just thinking this time next week, I mean, they would be a couple of hours away from. And Spain have wonderfully played their way out of this situation, and it will be the final New York, New Jersey. I mean, the stadium. This one could have been used or one in Atlanta. An accidental foul by Yamal on Brendan Michel. And even though Spain are dominating, I'd say they need to they can't keep they can't afford to put their guard down. They can't afford to relax. That's what I meant to say. I mean, Belgium are a team that could, hit them with a sucker punch for whatever it's worth. Courtois hasn't had to save anything yet. I mean, just the final pass not coming off. There's Yamal. Shoot! Oh, wide. Goal kick. Jamal wants a corner. I mean, from this angle, there might have been a deflection. I mean, there was. It came off Michel's knee. Michael Oliver, I think, is having a stinker, really. Might have been offside there. I mean, Trossard, De Bruyne, I've seen very little of them. I mean, certainly in attacking sense. I mean, what is he doing, Olmo? I mean, some awful touches. He's just trying too fancy things, too many fancy things. Getting on my nerves. Oh fuck! I had completely forgotten about this. Now we have the freaking hydration break. Nil nil. The stadium. Every time they show a long shot of it, like I fall in love with that. Yeah. So yeah, I was right. They were eliminated by Morocco nil nil on penalty. So it's been 6 games since they last conceded a goal, which I think was against either Japan or Germany. I think it was against Germany or Japan, maybe. Waiting for the hydration break to over. Then, I mean, no keeper has had a save to make. I mean, Courtois nothing. And Simon, Una Simon, nothing. And yeah, and I'm sorry I'm getting a slightly distracted, but this stadium in Los Angeles is sublime. I'm like absolutely sublime. I mean, the one in Atlanta is good, the one in Dallas, Boston, British Columbia was good as well. Azteca is good, but this one is like it takes your breath away, especially when the roof is closed. Spain need to do something. Like not panic, obviously. I mean, it's like it's just 25% of the game has been played, but I mean, it's been boring. Spain went out nil-nil in the last World Cup. They don't want to be doing that in this tournament. I hope it doesn't happen. Oh, Doku. Kubashi did well in the end, but I think it was Kubashi, not Poro. Korea. He started the half on fire, but since then, there's Kubashi, Yamal, trying at Rebella. I mean, Oyarzabal and Baina, I mean, they haven't done much. I mean, Baina, okay, maybe I'm a bit harsh, but Castanier, I mean, Baina has to do more against Castanier, honestly. They're like a lot of shadows. I hope they are shadows and nothing else. Jamal, here goes Poro. Can he get across it? Oh no! Oh, 1-0! Where's the ball? Oh, Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz makes it 1-0. I mean, on his right foot. And they had a couple of chances. And Fabian Ruiz scored. Brilliant goal. Poro and then ball from Poro, and then Olmo. I think from that save, not sure what Mashal is doing, and I think Courtois needs to do better. And I think Courtois might have saved the second shot if it hadn't been deflected off Mashal. Might have been decoy per there. Might have struggled though. And 1-0, 1-0 it is. And Belgian fans not so happy. Spain have scored. Good. There's a lot of blood coming from that is. Obviously, Fabian Ruiz's wife is expecting. We can see from celebrations. Maybe I think from the first shot, Courtois has to do better and hold it and not palm it into the danger area where I thought it was Zabal, but it was obviously Fabian Ruiz. I think it's his first goal in the World Cup as well. In the World Cups, I mean. Definitely this World Cup is his first goal. And Penelope Cruz and Noel Gallagher, I think. There. Yamal. Good skill. Rodri. Oh, cross is cut out. Spain are beginning to purr. There's Jamal. Oh, good. Can he shoot? Oh, free kick. Free kick in a dangerous area. Alex Baina would fancy that. Foul by Doku. But what skill by Lamine Yamal. I mean, I'm pretty sure it will be Baina. Could be Yamal though on his left foot. They are discussing. Won't be Fabian Ruiz or Kukuraya. They're forming an attacking ball. Let's call it that. Jamal! Oh, again, he panics it into the danger area. Corner, first corner of the game, saved by Courtois. There was very little power in that, honestly. Corner taken short, oh, bad touch, Fabian Ruiz. Almost, oh no, referee gets in the way. Stupidity. I mean, what the fuck is the referee doing? Still about 15 minutes to go. Lukaku, Thiat, chance for a shot! Oh, blocked. Oh, handball given, I think, against Baina. Was it handball? Probably was. If Spain don't pass to Simon, you kind of tend to forget that he's playing. Brad Pitt, is that Olivia Rodrigo with her, with him? I can't even remember that Belgian attempt. Spain have had six, including the goal. Rodri, brilliant, brilliant. Every time you think you've seen him do everything, he shows more. I mean, like if he had been fully fit in the too many fliction tricks. I was talking about Rodri. Every time you think you've seen him done it all, do it all, and he still surprises you. I didn't think he had it in him. The pace, the turning back, and everything. Just doesn't lose the ball. Final pass from Baina was slightly lacking, but Laporte. Spain on the attack again. They've looked so dangerous since that hydration break. Past it. Oh, good skill, Yamal. Oh, side net, but Jamal is just turning it on tonight against Castanian. Protocol rather. It was always wide. It was never, on target bending away, but Oh, layoff from De Bruyne, not good enough. I think it was De Bruyne, although for me it's tough to recognize whether it's De Bruyne or De Catalare. But best moment for Belgium! 1-1! 1-1! And it's De Catalare. Nothing Simon could do, and Spain have conceded. And Spain have conceded. Oh man, that's a ton up. That's a ton up for the books. Good header. Pau Kubasi is the one who's beaten. Freaking believable. Game is now tantalizingly poised, and Spain would be kicking themselves. Oh, the good header. Spain should have gotten it clear. Like, very, very, very disappointing. Belgium, I thought they will score. Handball and a yellow card for somebody. Barsi. He can't believe it. For a handball. Wasn't for he deserves a yellow card. Wasn't for yellow wasn't for the handball. I think it was for the push. Magnificent from Belgium, and Chelsea Catalari now has 3 goals, maybe more. I don't know whether if he scored against New Zealand or not. But I mean that has to be a foul. Yamal, it's a terrible attempt by Kubasi. And Spain in good cross by Castagna, I think. Kubarsi is the one who's beaten, and nothing Simon could do. It was low enough. Yeah, 5 minutes of added time. Cleared for a corner. I mean, this Danny Olmo is getting on my nerves. But Brandon Michelle was the one who cleared it. Laporte, Kubarsi, and Rodri going forward. Another corner. De Bruyne is the captain after Tielemans went off. And good block. Oh, chance for a counter. Charles de Catalare against Fabian Ruiz. Oh, almost did well. Chance for Baina. Wrong choice made as Yamal. Baina. No, 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 no. They're asking for a penalty maybe. Comes off Michel's left chest, I think, or Raskin's. Nathan Raskin. Two Spanish players have collapsed, or collapsed at them, like bumped into each other. And one of them is up by the ball. Not sure what happened to the other. Or the ball and almost one's head went into other's cheek. Pedri on the bench. He could well come on. I mean, like for Olmo. I actually would be happy with that. It's De Bruyne. Doku isolated against the ball out for a goal kick. I mean, like he had for a moment at least had the fullback isolated, but then the cover arrived and it was on his left foot, his weaker foot, and Castagna too much blood coming from his nose. One player who hasn't been, seen that much has been Ayarzabal. don't remember him having a shot or anything of the sort. It's half time. It's half time. I mean, 1-1. Am I surprised? Probably not. But surprised? Probably not. But I need to change the color of this number. It's surprised? Probably not. But yeah, I mean, still chance for Spain to come back. They still have good 45 minutes to show what they can do. Still have chance to show. 1-1 now. Fabian Ruiz opened the scoring in around 29-30th minute, and Charles de Catalare equalized. Charles de Catalare equalized in the 41st to 42nd minute. Spain have been the dominant side, but it doesn't matter how dominant you are or aren't. Only thing that matters is if you can put that thing, go round thing in the onion bag, which both teams have done in equal measure, and both teams have done in equal measure, and yeah, both teams have done in equal measure. I mean, Spain have have been really good, but and Belgium have been resilient. One goal they did concede, and could well have conceded from that Yamal free kick, and in the aftermath of that. But the good thing is, from their point of view, that they haven't, and yeah, so they haven't, and they haven't, and the score still reads 1-1. It's not as if Spain haven't tried. I mean, it was Belgium haven't done much in the first half, but but Spain haven't scored either. That moment was class. That moment was class from that moment was class from Belgium. The cross, the header. I mean, Pau Kubarsi could have done. Pau Kubarsi could have done a bit more. I mean, but I mean, like, I mean, it will be. I mean, I'll say this that I'll say this that I mean, like, it's tough to criticize him on that goal. Tough to criticize him on that goal, and I'd rather not do it. I'd rather not do it, and I'd rather not do it, and yeah. So a bit disappointing Spanish from a Spanish point of view, and but that I would say that second half, I'd say they'd come back and score a couple of goals at least. I am confident that they will be able to do that, and and go through. I mean, Belgium against France would be. I think. I mean, I like my semi-finals to be competitive and whatnot. Belgium versus France would be sort of. I'm not against Belgium making it. I'm like just saying that would be on paper at least it would make it very. It would make it very one-sided, in my opinion, my humble opinion. And yeah, but I mean, like there's still 45 minutes, and who knows, extra time to go as well. And I did suspect that Belgium would score. I did suspect that Belgium would score, and I mean, Spain, the goal that they scored, it was a good ball from Yamin. Keep calling him Yamin Lamal. Lamine Yamal to Poro, whose cross was met well by whose cross was met well by Olmo, and then uh, it went into the path of Fabian Ruiz, and the shot was deflected off Brandon Michel into the back of the net. So good goal, good goal. Anyways, and then I mean Belgian goal was good as well. Apart from that, there was a chance via free kick. I mean, the keeper hasn't had to make too many changes. That's that's uh, that's I mean the Belgian keeper in Courtois. Like I'm trying to keep tabs on what's happening in the thing, club football scene as well. Uh, Club football scene as well, and if you're a Manchester United fan, I'd say that the news is that the move for Atlanta midfielder Edison has collapsed per multiple reports, and let's see what the Red Devils do. I mean, not these Belgian Red Devils, but the ones the club Red Devils, what they do now. Yeah, it would be an interesting one to keep an eye out on. I mean, one player who's been really frustrating in this first half has been Danny Olmo. I mean, he's been trying a lot of stuff, and I think very little of it has come off. It's I mean it's been difficult to watch.
It's, it's, it's been difficult to watch.
So yeah, that's where I am, and that's where I am. Yeah. And I mean, I won't be surprised if there's a change almost taken off and Petri comes on. Oyarzabal has been, I mean, hasn't been seen much. France would love it, absolutely love it if they can make it the repeat of 2018 semi-final. I think they'll thrash Belgium. It's just the Spanish style that because they keep the ball, they keep the ball moving around. They don't score many goals. Just that thing that keeps the other teams in the game. Otherwise, I think. Otherwise, I think they're a very good team. If they had, higher profile players like Olise, Dembele in their attacking third, I mean, Yamal is obviously there. You can compare him to either Olise or Dembele. And then Baina is, I mean, I am not comparing him to Due. And Oyarzabal is certainly no Kylian Mbappe. Uh, so, so yeah, all to play for in the second half. Whether whether Spain can regain ascendancy on the score sheet, we'll wait and find out. If not, what can Belgium do if the game goes into extra time? Like if it goes into extra time, we'll have we still have 4 more hours. Sorry, 2 more hours. And tomorrow, as I was telling you, the fate of the second semi-final will be decided. Fate of the second semi-final will be decided with Norway taking on England and Norway taking on England and Norway taking on England and who else? Argentina taking on Switzerland. I think Norway versus England would be a better match. I mean, England have a lot of players who are, as per the reports, are not either 100% fit or out injured. I mean, Jordan Henderson is certainly out. Konsa is out. He's suspended. Rice, Saka, Reece James, like so. I mean, it will be a limited choice. It will be a limited choice if you think that three players, James, Kwanzaa, and Henderson are out. I mean, Chaloba hasn't fancied. Dear, oh dear. Uh, Rice, Anderson, like against Odegaard, Patrick Berg, who's the third one? Sanderberg, Berger. I mean, these players. It will not be easy. Haaland, Sheldrup, Oscar Bob, Sorlock, and who else? Musa, maybe if he starts. So anything can happen. And Mark Gahey is carrying a knock as well. And if England reach the final, if England do reach the final or semi-final, I mean, I think Argentina, the way they are, one way or the other, I think they'll be too strong for them. They'll be too strong for them. And, they'll be too strong for them, and That's where I stand on those two. Even against Norway, I think. I mean, we could easily see the repeat of 2014 or 2022 World Cup final, France against Argentina. And, I mean, the golden boot, the golden ball, the golden everything will then all come down to that game. And, I'm just, I mean, I hope the best team wins. If that can happen in the 90 minutes, then great. If not, prepared for the extra time. Prepared for the extra time. And, that's where that's where I am. Second half should begin in the next couple of minutes. Just let's see if any substitutions are made. Can Spain change their approach? That's another thing. You can see the second half has started. The 1-1 it is. Spain. Will they change anything? Unlikely. Oh, good. Oh man, that's not a foul. I don't think that's a foul. Kukureya going mad. I don't think that was a foul. Bad touch by Catalare. De Catalare. Charles de Catalare. I mean, the first couple of games, Rodri had close to 100 passes completed. The game against Saudi Arabia, that's for sure. As Doku, and he should be Lam. Oh, Simons, Simon. I don't know why I was going to say oh, what a ball! Yamal! Oh, good save! Offside. Oh man, he says it was just slightly offside to his Barcelona teammate. Just, I mean, Pau Kubarsi was the one who played the ball. That could have been close. needs to hurry up. Kukurea with his throwing. De Bruyne excellent thus far. He's the captain in this game. Ball lost. Doku on the right against Kukurea. Corner to Belgium. Doku has switched sides now. Foul given. For a moment, it looked like it was going towards the net. Foul by Nathan Raskin. Foul. Who did he foul? Laporte, I think. Good ball. Good defending in Goy. Nathan and Goy. Yamal cuts in again. Oh, Rodri. It was on his left side. It's Laporte. And maybe Yamal would have been better off taking a shot. It's Kubarsi. Yamal. Correa. Laporte. Oh, wide deflected wide for a corner. And Spain with a wonderful, absolutely remarkable move there. Jamal with the shot deflected. Taken shot. Here comes the corner. Almost shit shot. Idiot. And I don't think he's done anything, worthwhile in this. Parent or he did get the assist for the winner against Portugal. But Pedri coming on. I'd take Danny Olmo off. He's shitting the place. It's Kubarsi or Laporte. Well, Laporte, I think. Man, that pass was slightly heavy for Laporte. Good, interesting game. This certainly better than the Portugal and Austria games that Spain played. I don't know. What does I thought that ball had gone out, but no. Doku kept it in. I don't know what. De La Fuente sees in Ferran Torres. Bro. Good ball, Doku! Oh no, wide from De Kuiper. Man, what a move that was. Could have been easily 2-1 to Belgium. Ferran Torres coming on for number 7. Number 7? Or number 15 rather. Baina? Baina and Fabian. Luis De La Fuente, I don't know what he's trying to do. Ruiz got his goal. Now is off. Pedri comes on. Should be fresh enough to play at least 35, maybe 65 minutes. It's almost was wide to Yamal. It's not coming off. That is a horrific cross. Axel Witsel getting ready as well. And like that is a name from the past. Romelu Lukaku coming on. Big centre forward. Maybe against Kubarsi he can, assert physical dominance. Oh, again Courtois punches it into the danger area. What is this habit of his? You indeed made the right decision to come on or come and punch. Spain having all the possession, all the possession. Pedri. for a change, I think. Belgian ones. No. Yep. Axel Witsel. I mean, it's pretty might have retired. In fact, his name had just completely disappeared from my mind. Trossard. I mean, I haven't seen him at all. I'm like, if you had said he had been sent off or wasn't playing, and Vanakan is it? It is, right? Witsel, former Dortmund, Atletico, De Kuiper going off as well. Buck says might be coming on. Jamal, please do something. Oh, good shot. Saved by Courtois. Belgium keeper Thibaut Courtois must have saved 6 or 7 shots by now. I'm like, and Belgium have had, I think, more than 10 attempts in double figures, certainly. It's almost. Oh, he probably wanted a foul. Oh, chance, chance. Can he cross? Oh, two players got in each other's way, and when they want a handball, oh, straight to Simon. I mean, they are all wanting handball, but I don't know if it will be given. Raskin's cross. That's not a handball. Certainly won't be given. Laporte's, Americ Laporte's header went straight to Rodri. Yamal again says, oh, good save by Courtois again from Ferran Torres. Oh, there's the ball. Deflected anyway. Made it difficult, sort of. Almost. Torres. Yes, Pedri. You aren't taking the ball away from him. It's Jamal taking on Doku. Oh, Jamal almost it almost came off for him, but good skill almost. That's a foul. It's Jamal up against says a good defending there. Goal kick. Courtois could have easily caught that. 407 passes for Spain and 189 for Belgium. Well done, Kukurea. Genuinely have not seen current orders one do one good thing. Every time Courtois is down now, not sure what has happened to him. Looks like a left hip or thigh issue for him. And they could have taken a hydration break. Courtois looks like he's going off. I mean, they have taken a hydration break. Let's just check out what's happening in the world of football. As I told you, hmm, no goals. I mean, last time after the we are into a territory where one goal could be enough. The chance to make a comeback might, the window for making a comeback might be a very small one. Oh, header from Torres. Senelomans coming on. Courtois going off. I mean, going on fast enough. This might be his World Cup over. Could well be his last World Cup game ever. Lamine had a very good season at Manchester United, his first Old Trafford, and I mean, like he was one of the reasons. Well done, Torres. Yamal's cross, right-footed cross, goes out. It's just no, his right foot is just not that good. Good ball, almost. Okay. And I don't know who that was, but that was a terrible touch. Oyarzabal it might have been. Hope there aren't too many, misunderstandings between Lomans and his defense. Almost. These guys are taking so long to make should be done a second or two ago, and they're like taking an extra touch. By the time players get back, these two idiots, Torres and Olmo, it is so frustrating to watch. It's like It's all Spain since the hydration break, since the substitution. Just as I said that, 'Full house, 70,492 people. That's the attendance at the stadium in Los Angeles, California. 20 minutes to go. Chance for Poro to cross. Idiot. Like, what kind of a touch is that from that Joker? Doku. Again, good skill by Doku. Asking forward. Again, Jamal trying a Trivella. Like, it looks good when it comes off, but rarely does it come off. Kukurea. I know the execution part is tough, but I mean, this Ferran Torres, like, I don't know how he is the first substitute. Nico Williams coming on. And that is not a foul. Where the ball goes off, that means Torres is striker. Oh, Nico Williams, I mean, like, he looks pacey. Last 10 minutes we are going into. Still no Mikel Marino. Lukaku was standing still there. No movement. Now De Bruyne is down. Looks like he's injured himself. Maybe cramps. He's up now. Looks like we will be going into extra time. Still 15 minutes to go. We saw Argentina score three goals from here. It's Yamal. Can say is I thought Jamal was on fire in the first half, but in the second half, he's just being piss poor. And as good a team as the Spain team is, they just don't score too many goals and are always vulnerable to a moment by another team. And Ngoy and Michelle have stood up really well. Salamakas coming on probably for De Bruyne. Jamal! Oh no! What a bad touch by Jamal. That was a bad touch. Oh, the goal is open! No, blocked. De Bruyne's shot, left-footed shot is blocked. That would have been a disaster for Spain. I don't know whether Senegal's coming on for Belgium is a positive if it goes to penalties or not. I mean, he's a very good keeper in his own right, but Salamakas. Salamakas on for what's his name? De Bruyne. Olmo off and Marino on. I don't know who I dislike more. Nico Williams at least has looked to quicken the things, quicken the moves. And he tries so much on his own. And I don't know if he's a team player or not. I mean, based on what I've seen, I know he gets doubled up, but he's like, if you're getting doubled up, there's player open somewhere. I mean, I'm just surprised by the choices he makes. 3 minutes of the normal time. I mean, oh no! Oh no! What a mistake by Sonny Lomans! And it's a goal. What a big mistake by Sonny Lomans. Manchester United keeper has made an absolute boo-boo blunder. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's a big blunder. Mikel Marino again. Another late winner probably for him. Uh, Man, 88th minute goal has come. And it was Pau Kubarsi who took the shot, and it was a big blunder by Sane Lomans. Oh man, that's a bad mistake by Lomans. And yeah, credit to Kubarsi for taking a shot, but Lomans is a big mistake. I don't know why. I mean, another late winner. He could have cost his side extra time at least. That's a big goal. I'm anticipating now 7 minutes added. How many winners is he going to score? Spain can now just keep possession as much as they want. Rodri keeps his calm. Williams, he could have 7 minutes added. I was right. Can Belgium carve out a chance? Foul. I mean, Witzel fouled. Witzel, right? Not it was tough for him to come on, but I'm like that's a save. You got to do something better. Doku, Belgium have the ball in the similar area. Handball by Doku. 1 minute has already been played. Gavi, Mark Pupil. Mark Pupil wasn't watching, but Spain can hold out for 5 more minutes. Is Doku? Oh, good ball! Oh, no keeper! No keeper! Oh, wow! So lucky. Laporte. Man, what the hell was the keeper doing? It could have easily been 2-2. Pedri. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant from Oh, slip at the wrong time. That's a bad slip. This Doku. Oh, foul. I mean, all resulted because of that Pedri slip and yellow card to Laporte. Unfreaking believable. I mean, imagine making a mistake in the semi-final of a or quarter-final of a World Cup. A chance for Spain to counter. Oh, that's a very bad ball. 4 minutes remaining. Less than that. Kevin De Bruyne probably seeing his international career. Maybe he'll retire after this. Belgium can't even get on the ball. Kicked out. Very few minutes remaining. Oh, that's a foul. That has to be a foul and maybe a yellow card. Doesn't matter. Witzel now booked. Foul on Rodri. Ooh, that could be upgraded to a red. That could be a red. That could be a red. Very high. Apparently not. Ooh, Unai Simon, idiot, taking so many chances at this point. Oh, cross into the box. Cleared. This guy, Unai Simon, is an idiot. Chance for a cross. Straight to Unai Simon, who's dropped it. Oh, foul given. 90 seconds to go. Romelu Lukaku is now captain. Was always going to be given a foul. Less than a minute on the clock, but I'd say about 90 seconds. Spain have the possession and oh, that's well played. And now they have time and numbers in all the right areas. Oh, Lomans, idiot, Kukurea taking a shot there. Lomans less than 10, slightly more than 10 seconds, but let's say 40 odd. Cleared away. This could go out for a throw, but no. End of the game, and Spain are through to the semi-finals of the FIFA Football World Cup 2026. Let me end this poll first. So yeah, game is over and Belgium are out. Belgium are out. A big blunder by Senegal, and Spain will take on France in the semi-final on Tuesday night. That will be followed by the winners from the Argentina, Switzerland, and Norway, Finland, Norway versus England game. So let's see where we end up. I mean, disappointment all round. Axel Witsel, Marcus Llorente, maybe former teammates at Atletico Madrid. Maybe I'm not sure, but yeah. So this game has ended 2-1 to Spain. I had predicted 3-1, but 2-1 it has ended 2-1, and it has ended 2-1 for the Spaniards, and it's a repeat. It's a repeat of the man 2-1. Spain versus France will be a cracker. Will be an absolute cracker. I mean, about this game, uh, what I will say is that I mean, it was closer than what I thought, but Belgium were mainly on the defensive and you know trying to hold on, and they scored a decent goal, but wasn't to be in the end. I mean, their substitute goalkeeper Sane Lomans made a big mistake, and they were punished. Once again, Mikel Marino popping up with a late goal and almost on the same time at the same time as he did against Portugal. And I mean that time it was a well constructed move, but this time it was a big error by Senegal, and maybe this will bring down the curtain on the careers of De Bruyne, Lukaku, and Belgium will have to start again. At one point, Belgium had a lot of good players, but this time, I mean, let's see where they go from here and where they go from here and yeah, disappointing. I mean, you would want to go out to a blinding goal or a good team goal or whatever, but it was what it was, and Belgium have exited the tournament. I mean, I think they reached this stage, even this stage, they reached against all the odds. I mean, they were on the cusp of or on the verge of going out against Senegal, and I mean their performances against Iran and Egypt were below par, not below par. I mean, you could say below power as well. So sad day for Belgium, and their golden generation is now sort of all the players have moved on from their golden generation, and all the players from their golden generation have sort of moved on, and for 2028 Euros, who knows what kind of a team we will see. So yeah, that's about the team that has exited. For the team that has progressed, I mean, plenty for them to chew over as well. They I mean, Jamal's performance wasn't good. I mean, after the first half, it wasn't good. Then, I mean, I don't know what Luis De La Fuente sees in Ferran Torres or Danny Olmo. I don't know. I don't know. It's like two kids with their own balls playing in kindergarten or whatever. I mean, I genuinely don't know what they offer. I'd rather start Nico Williams, play Alex Baina slightly in a number 10ish role, and maybe I mean like maybe start Fabian Ruiz. I mean not Pedri, but I mean I am finding it increasingly hard for making a case for Danny Olmo. But the good thing is they progressed once again in the 90 minutes, so they haven't had to exert themselves. Today is what, Friday night or Saturday, Sunday, Monday, just 2 days, right? So the whole of Saturday is in front of them, obviously. So 3 days of rest. I mean, France have had an extra day's rest, but Spain had an extra day's rest going into this game. So plenty for Spain to be positive about, and I'd say France generally had more of the running to do in their game. Um, I mean, it was tougher for Spain. I think it was easier. The style they play isn't tough on the legs. So, and plenty of things for Spain to be positive about. They did concede a goal, so a streak of 6 matches is broken. But then it is kind of a relief as well in many cases. In many cases, it's a kind of a relief as well that now you are not carrying, extra burden of not conceding. So that ways I'm happy. Happy as in like okay, it's nothing to be disappointed about. But France, I mean, the obvious advantage that Spain have against France is the midfield, and if Jamal can hit some form and isolate Theo Hernandez or Lucas Digne, I mean that could be a real big positive, and Baina against Kunde. Although I think that is a tough battle, and if Nico Williams starts, I mean he looked good today, Nico Williams, and yeah. So let's see what that brings, and midfield wise, Petri got a little bit of rest, so that's good, and yeah. So I mean, keeper wise, Simon looks okay. Nothing to be worried about, and yeah. So fair enough, fair enough. Brilliant by Spain. I mean, they've gotten through. Wasn't brilliant or anything, but they are through. They are through in this game, and will take on France. The next semi-final will be determined by the matches tomorrow. Norway, England, and Argentina versus Switzerland. So we'll wait and find out what happens. What happens that in that, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So thanks to everyone for tuning in. It's late, and I'll take your leave, and see you soon. See you soon. Until then, I mean soon as in less than 24 hours. I'll see you. So till then, take care, stay safe, and bye for now.